You are now listening to the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast, brought to you by House of Spades Media Group. Enjoy.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Of course, Stanley brings it in this way.
We are back. Tell your friends.
Salmon
our
shirts,
backs,
salmon
rub
shirts,
our backs.
salmon shirts, salmon shirts, salmon shirts.
Okay. Or rub our backs, either one. How you guys doing?
Look at your ass. Looking like motherfucker
I mean,
2004
Hey,
Kanye West.
First off,
That's how I
my
know you're
ass
Ezekiel.
goes for a
Look
little
at
more
you.
than YouTube prices, okay? First off, buddy, got an OnlyFans here.
No, you don't.
I'm currently single, but I got content with something. Anyway, yo, you know what I mean?
Stop doing Joe Budden shit. Usually, my first.
Okay, that's not that. Let's not go there.
You
Nope.
just
Joe Budden has had a
just
terrible
letting out
week.
unusually
Joe Budden has had a terrible
unimportant
week.
and
You will
personal
not
information.
compare me to him when your name is Joe yourself. Joseph.
Yeah, but I am no button.
With no buttons. There we go. Okay.
I, sir.
I guess that was a stupid joke.
And the A1 on the mic.
Some days.
Motherfucking Jose Ortega.
Prove it.
Hailing from the home of bitchin' tequila, 50-cent margaritas, cartel dealings, and sometimes a motherfucking armadillo soup.
What about the guns?
Shit, well, fuck a gun, nigga. We got RPGs, nigga. Fuck you mean?
I told you the missiles is too much, nigga. You can't
Bro,
just shoot missiles in residential areas.
I'm not saying you shoot them in residential areas.
If you going for one target, they gonna hit people that don't count.
You got.
And
Look,
this ain't GTA, nigga.
I'm not giving away my tactical plans on a podcast. God damn it! You trying to start a revolution?
got nobody
That's
chasing
exactly
you,
what a
nigga.
Ezekielite would do. Try to start a revolution.
Yeah, if you had somebody chasing you, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck.
Look,
Except for the
fam,
people that listen to this. And then even then, nigga, if you threw a missile at me, you gonna miss.
who gonna throw a missile?
The dummy that buys no launch pad, you
I said I was gonna buy the launch pad.
can't afford it.
Yes, you can.
Can't afford the missile and the launch pad, bro.
Yes, you can. The fuck you mean?
What episode is this, goddammit?
Who the fuck are you? Are you interrupting me in the middle of my goddamn AKAs, you selfish bastard? See, that's how I know you're Republican, too. Taking liberties and shit. Continue yourself.
There are perks with the trade. I be the one and only Busy 93. If you don't know, look it up. That's all I got to tell you, because, I mean, you can do a quick internet search and find out whatever you need to know about me, other than what you need to know about me personally, which if you know me personally, then you would know that you should know better. But that is another bat signal. So, hey.
You're a strangely disturbed individual. But this is episode 157, Non-Millennial Millennials Podcast, House of Spades Media. We in this bitch another week in the tuck. I don't even want to ask you what the fuck happened for real. See, that's exactly why I don't ask. That's why I don't ask things. See, there's certain friends that you have the ability to be like, yo, I care what's going on in your life.
Well, thankfully, we have those conversations off air.
Yeah, it's like, today is one of those days I don't want to know. I just don't.
And guess what? Good for you, buddy.
I know
Today's one of those days I don't feel like talking about it.
I know you need a
Let's
hug.
go.
I know you need a hug with that pastel-looking shirt on.
I need some pussy. But that's another story. Anyway.
One that's like the color of that shirt?
Yep.
All righty.
Yep.
Continuing moving forward.
What you got on the docket this week, my nigga? Because I know for a fact that after the last maybe 5-6 days, I'm not the only one who's been engulfed in the bullshit of the week we've had. And if you've had a good week, shout out to you. If you've had a bad week,
ain't been that bad.
Shout out to you. And if you've had a great week, well, then you can just fuck off.
Yeah, my week was pretty good, as a matter of fact.
Good.
You know, it was pretty nice.
I mean, other than the whole Paul Mooney dying thing.
That was tragic.
Hurt my soul, buddy.
That was tragic.
Hurt my fucking soul. For those of you that don't know, Paul Mooney is one of those people that back in the day, and maybe even today, if you knew the genius he was dealing with, you would call just that a genius. maybe for comedic standards, but why you think Dave had him on the show back in the day?
Well, he's a genius.
He's a genius.
And so is
And
Dave.
you know, you recognize game. So,
Absolutely.
you know, I was disappointed by apparently the lack of fucking reporting on it.
It was some fuck shit that I found out about it like a whole day later, and that's when it actually was trending. And I'm like, what the fuck? This should have been a thing, like for real. Like it really should have been a thing.
And then it might, I took into consideration that it might have been a thing with just the people that were, his family just trying to confirm certain things or whatever. You got to give them time or whatever. I get that.
Yeah, but the
might
post,
take a day.
But what I'm saying is like the post was already there. Like I just didn't see it until the next day, which was crazy because I was like mad active on social that day.
Yeah, I hadn't been on any socials in like a week. And like I said to you off air, I was on a very obscure black comedy page, YouTube page, and they had the post there as a headline, and I'm like, huh? I go check on Twitter. I had to type his name in for it to pop up. And then this was already a day after they said it had happened. And then the next day, it was trending, and I'm like,
he was like 84,
damn.
Right?
No, 79.
79. High.
They said when I read it, they said it was suddenly. I heard you
saw
said
heart
about
attack.
Heart attack. So,
but
point is, rest in peace, Paul Mooney. We ain't gonna keep this shit sad, but that nigga was a comic genius. Nigga helped Richard Pryor. Rest in peace to him too. They need to drop that biopic and stop fucking playing.
Yeah, the Marlon Wayans clips. Man, them shits was fire.
Yo, listeners, if you don't know, and you like, if you're over the age of probably 25 and you like stand-up comedy, type in Marlon Wayans, Richard Pryor. The audition leak for the biopic is gonna pop up. Watch them 2 videos or that 1 video.
It's good shit. That's good shit.
The movie needs to happen. I don't know if Jenny is still his ex-wife, but if she's in charge of that pick, she needs it to happen, or she needs to find a way to make it happen.
Yeah, but, there's 2 biopics, no 3. I say I really want right now, or I'm looking forward to. One of them's Mike Tyson.
Didn't we already get? No,
we talked about that. I think for a second, Jamie Foxx being Mike Tyson. I want to see that shit.
I don't want to see Jamie Foxx as Mike Tyson.
He's already one cast to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like officially?
Yeah, he went on Hot 97 and explained the whole first scene in the movie.
Yeah, he did. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
So he did.
I want to see that. I'm gonna need Griselda to get that shit together and drop that Rick James biopic.
For sure.
And yeah, I'm gonna need to see that Richard Pryor biopic. Those are the three that I want like right now.
Here's an obscure one. I guess it's not really obscure.
I guess it would be coming from you.
He's a popular person. And he's still alive. But when he dies, we all gonna want to see it. And you're gonna call me a coon for this.
Of course I am.
You know, 45 himself. You can't tell me you're not paying $20 to go see that. 45 as a child.
No, I'm not paying.
You're not paying to go see that?
No.
If it ends tragically and they make a biopic.
No.
I'd go see it. As long as it was realistic. Because if it was just, this guy grew up to be president, that'd be different.
The Republican in the Salmon 2005 Kanye West polo.
Okay, calm down. Relax.
Of course.
Relax.
You would spend $20 to see a biopic on like the Grand Master of all racism, Puba Presidente,
I wouldn't give him
himself.
That much credit, but okay.
Yep, bro. He's inspired MAGA white Americans to go out there and just start randomly beating up, raping, robbing, and murdering Asian people.
And they still ain't passed the bill on niggas. And I'm the Republican. You talking about the ones that want to assimilate. And I'm the Republican.
No, I'm just saying in general. We talked about how Asians were viewed like 5 years ago. or 2 years ago or 3 years ago as far as American society prior to coronavirus. And now look,
Yeah,
this
they were
nigga
trying
said
to
this
select
nigga said
white
one
people to,
fucking he
you
said
know, keep
China virus and shit, and you got Koreans getting beat up. But I understand your point.
Yeah, that's, okay. I was gonna say that's not you know that's not what I'm saying, but okay.
No, I'm
Glad
just
you finished it with that.
no. I'm like your point is absolutely correct, sir. There's no fault in the game, but it is crazy how you can turn society just upside down through your racism. I don't really care about who you are as a person. And I don't actually.
I mean, you should though, shouldn't you?
No,
Everybody can't do that.
no. I think he's actually one of the most evil human beings to walk around on the place on the planet we call Earth.
Okay, if George was able to convince everybody to walk around
That George
the
or Bush.
this one, if
That
he was
George.
this one, if he was able to convince everybody to walk around the gimp suit for $5,000 a month, it was 5,000, right? 2,000, 5,000. I think it was 5.
He was getting for 5.
Yeah, so $5,000 a month, you walk around the gimp suit. You might do that. Is that not worthy of some sort of, how did he do that type effort?
No.
You convinced everybody to wear a gimp suit?
Not everybody's gonna wear a gimp suit. Just like not everybody's gonna vote MAGA or believe
Enough
MAGA.
people, though.
Yeah, but that's the
Enough
difference.
to change
That's
the world.
difference. There's enough stupid people everywhere to make
Touché.
stupid things happen that
Touché.
don't need to happen, yo.
Touché.
Look, a lot of motherfuckers didn't vote against it. Like, we've already been through that. And, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. But all in all, we know stupid people going stupid, niggas gonna nig, Ezekielites gonna sing, and there you go. How's the choir coming?
You're not. I guess you're not wrong. I don't know if you're necessarily right, but
Did
you're
he
not
pay you?
wrong. Did he pay me?
Yeah, did Kanye pay you? I heard y'all choir members
Sir.
were disgruntled.
Sir, what about me makes you think I've ever been in a choir? What about me makes you think I've ever been in a choir?
I've seen your Montessori badge. So
No, you haven't. Doesn't exist.
So I
Where
automatically
is it?
So
Point
I
it out. What it look
automatically
like?
assume
Tell me what it look like.
it has a Kanye West bear on it and like your face and shit. It is.
This nigga said it got a Kanye West.
And it says like Ezekiel Light Montessori.
You know what? If that was a thing that existed, and we all know he's building a school on his plantation that will eventually turn into some version of that movie Midsummer, we all know that
George.
he's, things are a little different on the thing on the cotton field. Not that he's running slaves. I don't know why I said cotton field. Why are we talking about Kanye? He's not even on the docket. I'm not a coon. You are.
That is exactly something a coon would say in its defense. like a possum rat playing dead.
Like a motherfucker, not even a person. I've had enough of people treating me like I'm not a fucking person this week, goddammit.
You shouldn't have worn that shirt.
Gotta pay niggas to talk to listen to my feelings.
Yes, niggas caught a string.
Bitches don't want to hear me fucking hear my explanations and my fucking reasoning and why they fucking missing the point or why
you ain't shit.
I'm right and they wrong or why I'm wrong and I hear that I'm wrong, but bitch listen to me so we can both be right. It doesn't work.
Let's talk about it, Bistry.
Let's talk about it. I'm single these days.
Let's talk.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
Let's talk about it. How you feel? How do you feel about the way you feel and why you feel that way?
How I feel is shitty. How I feel about I'm about to answer all your questions. How I feel about how I feel is stupid that I feel shitty. And do I like that I feel stupid, that I feel shitty? No. But I feel shitty and I feel stupid because I feel like I keep getting the fucking rug yanked from under my feet every time I try to do something. So now in my new singleness, I figured, hey, why not just look at it how she's looking at it, and just assume that my projections are are not are your projections, but that my projections are based in the same insecurity and nonsense that yours are. And with that being said, then yeah, I kind of have to, say to myself, well, if I'm doing that, I kind of see where you're coming from, because if I was projecting my fears and insecurities onto
Georgia
you,
trying to hand you weed.
thank you, sir. It's a tough conversation to have. Thank you.
Get it all out there in the open. Talk to the people. Let them into your bear cave universe.
I said to myself, if it's gonna be a thing, and you're gonna assume that that's wherever I was saying going with that you're gonna assume that I'm just being a dick or whatever for no reason, then hey, we can talk about that. But when you telling me there's nothing to talk about and nothing to listen to, then hey, we gotta go for the gold and just say, hey, like I said, or like I was trying to get to, just remember my point. Maybe you're projecting the same thing on me in the opposite way that I'm projecting it on you. I project on you my fears and insecurities. It comes out as the potential I think you have, or the potential I think she has. She projects her fears and insecurities on me, in my opinion, because I'd love for her to come on here and talk about this.
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
She's, projecting, in my opinion, her fears and insecurities on me that make her think that the next 10 years of her life are going to be ridiculous.
Let me pause you real fast. You going to get enough handing out, like, microphone liberties to motherfuckers and shit that's not, like, regularly associated on this podcast. You don't get enough of that shit.
I mean, I got 50% say. I mean, if you say no, then it's a stalemate. You say yes, then it's a go. So I can say it, but it ain't got to go.
Yeah,
you can say it, but it ain't got to go.
but who Joe Budden, though? Yeah.
I mean, who is Joe Budden in this situation?
We've had that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes both ways. We're kind of both Joe and Rory and Maul.
No.
In that situation.
Don't you put Rory on
We're kind of all three in
Don't
one.
Don't you put no Deuce Day parties on me.
We are.
I'm a grown man for real. I don't Rory.
You did.
I do not.
I didn't say you do. I said you did.
At one point in time when I was drinking a lot of, not Deuce, but stuff that was like on the same.
Don't put the brand on it. Deuce, send the bag.
Yeah,
don't put the brand on it.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't Deuce that I was drinking, but I was very much fucked up. Matter of fact, I drank enough Bacardi Limon that year and Dos Equis.
What the fuck did this have to do with telling you about how the fuck I feel about my problems?
Oh, no, we're going to get back to that. I like the way that you were opening up to the public.
Trying to open up to the people. I always feel like I got to pay to talk to motherfuckers.
But what I'm saying is...
That'll get it.
Stop handing out the fucking mic off to people and shit. Have some responsibility and some couth. But continue.
I mean, that could be a special.
It's not a special... Who's it special for? If it's special for me, it means I get a day off. So that's great.
That would be implied, obviously, but I would like to think that if I opened up and talked about things I've been alluding to jokingly, seriously, and
would you like to do a couples therapy episode?
I was talking about doing couples therapy. I ain't about to spend this podcast talking about this shit, man. What's on the docket?
Where you know what I'm saying? I can just step off. I can step off. Matter of fact, I'll still be here. I'll be here in support. And you can just get y'all can just get y'all shit off and shit, and we can just put it on the Patreon and just charge people for that argument and shit, because that shit would be classic.
As cute as that would be.
I'm thinking about profits, but I don't know about you.
As cute as that would be.
Cuteness.
As cute as that would be business-wise, that's part of our problem. So I feel like if I involve the business, then that would just, give more credence to why it's not worth talking about.
No, this is a
certain times people make mountains out of sandboxes. Huh?
This is a one-time thing, like Kobe passing Kwame Brown the ball.
No, excuse me.
I said this is a one-time.
No, I
thing.
heard you. I said, excuse me.
Like Kobe passing.
Yeah. No, who you calling Kwame Brown? You?
No. Hell no. What
You ain't calling me Kwame Brown.
No. What I'm saying is it's not a continuing fucking thing. One time, y'all get y'all shit off, cool. Y'all get that one point, you know what I'm saying? That one pass, that's it.
I've joked with her, and I do love her. I'm talking shit. She knows it. She doesn't even. She didn't even watch this fucking thing. It doesn't fucking matter.
Polo take control of your feelings.
It's not the pink polo.
It is the pink polo.
How y'all like it?
I can see it taking control of your feelings right now.
Should I wear more polo?
Right now, I can see like the backpack about to like motherfucking morph out of your back right now.
Huh?
I can see like the Louis Vuitton backpack about to morph out of your back right now.
I mean, you smell money on me. That's good.
No, it's gonna have a MAGA sticker on it.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
You can't be a Ezekiel Light and not be a supporter.
That's not true. You can own a Louis Vuitton backpack and not be a Ezekiel like or a supporter in MAGA.
But if you wearing a Louis Vuitton backpack and a motherfucking pink polo,
that mean I'm not with the times, and I think I'm Kanye in 05.
And you Ezekiel Light.
He wasn't that then. It
always
didn't exist. Not under the context you talking about.
No. I kind of almost feel like those people that like decided not to go on like the Murder Island situation with Jim Jones' church.
Wait, what did I miss? Murder Island?
No, you remember when Jim Jones like killed all them people and shit?
Oh yeah,
everybody from that church didn't go. That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like one of those people like back then, as far as with Kanye. I didn't go all the way.
We drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We drank the Kool-Aid. No. Time out.
We was buying into the bullshit. We bought into the bullshit.
No, I'm not going to let you do that.
I did not get on the plane. I didn't get on the plane. You got on the motherfucking plane. I don't know if you drank the Kool-Aid or not.
Don't have context, and you new listeners to this, we used to be hardcore Kanye fans. And Kanye started spazzing the fuck out. And, there was a thing where,
we were those people that when he did certain stupid shit, it was like, yo, he an artist. You don't understand and shit. Like, so that nigga be saying shit for real.
That leads me to what I'm saying. That leads me to what I'm saying. We drank the Kool. We got on the plane. We drank the Kool-Aid.
Nah.
We didn't die.
Nah.
Because we drank the Kool-Aid that a lot of people drank, and they kept going. Kept following. We drank the Kool-Aid, was supposed to wake up like them and said, wait a minute. I've been drugged before. What is this? And then we looked at Kanye. He looked at us. And he was like, slavery should have ended when niggas fucking started being bought or whatever the fuck he said.
You know why in this scenario, no matter which way you twist it, I didn't drink the Kool-Aid. I'm going to let you know why.
You did.
I'm going to let you know why
You defended Yeezus. You did.
Half of it is still good. It's only 10 songs. Half of
it's always been 8 and 2 for me. 8 are good, 2 are terrible. 7 and 3.
What's the last time you listened to it?
Was year this 2025? 3 years ago.
Okay, so probably more recently than me. I don't think it was about 4 for me. I think my daughter was just like a tot, like fresh baby.
Around the time I stopped driving, so 3-4 years ago, because that was probably the last time I probably played it to play it, just because like bass and how good it sounds.
Yeah. Half of it's still good. I would say half of it still ages well.
7 and 3 out of 10. 7 and 3. That's a hit record. Not the favorite record, not the best record, but 7 good songs out of 10 songs. You got a good record. Dark Fantasy is better.
It's a classic. I'm not gonna take that away from that man. I'm not. But you're
I wonder how many people were aching for me to say Dark Fantasy was better as I was bigging up Yeezus. Especially if they hate Kanye like you do.
Yeah,
really be like, nigga.
I really, really do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do we get here? Oh yeah,
you were talking about your feelings.
Yeah.
Get it out to the world.
I don't know, man. I love her. Shit, whatever. Yeah, we gonna move on.
Oh man, y'all, you trash.
I love her, but you know, she's a fucking weirdo, and I'm a fucking weirdo. And
You don't have to continue to speak after that. Like you could
bitch,
just,
I can do whatever. This is 50% of my podcast too.
yeah,
Bitch,
but
hey,
now you
Harley, chill out.
now you being
Huh?
sad. Now you
No,
being
I just said Harley, chill out.
you being
I'm good.
sad and stuff. And George is getting sad. Just like Joe Budden and
George
Marlon
hasn't
are
been to
sad.
sleep in 36 hours.
Has he not? You developed a coke problem?
Nah, Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
Anyway, what?
I'm gonna say, like, don't be as sad as Joe Budden and Maul and Rory and them after we done got an
Back to that,
explanation.
nigga. We both all three.
I wouldn't say that.
Not contextually, but metaphorically. Not in the sense of what they're going through, but like technically. Cause like,
nah, I think you reaching, bro.
no, cause like we both run it, and we both have those. Well, I mean, I clearly they didn't have the conversations, but we have the conversations where it's like, all right, how you feel about that? All right, we doing that. All right, you want to see this? Let me see that. How you feel
Yeah,
about
but
that?
that's
You should do this.
That's
you should
just
do that,
being in control of your shit. That doesn't really
Like,
make you.
they didn't feel like they were in control. We were talking last week as if we thought they were employees of him because that's how it was presented to us. Just come to find out they were partners. That changes the whole argument I had about you can't see the books. If we 50-50, we profit sharing, you can see the books. You got all the right to ask for them.
I
If
agree.
you work for me,
I
shut
agree.
up.
I agree.
We were under the impression of they're friends, but they work for him. Come to find out, it's not really. I paid my $2 after it came out on YouTube for free an hour later. But shout out to them. I gave my $2
All you
because I
gotta do
fuck
is
with
wait.
them.
See, that's
But
the problem
fuck
with
it.
y'all Americans, nigga. Like y'all
Yeah,
just can't
$2.
wait for shit. Y'all gotta have everything right the fuck now. That's why niggas is paying $1,050 for fucking Xboxes and shit from fucking Walmart.
Bro, I looked up the X after we talked about that. You know, the PS5 was $1,050.
Yeah,
The Xbox was $1,320.
you suck my dick. But yeah,
For those of you
we
that
were
didn't see that shit, Roy and Maul had their response, and
Yeah.
it was as believable and accurate as you would think. And then for those of you that saw it or have the Patreon or saw the clips, Joe apologized and
he tried to clean that
said,
shit
I'm
up.
sorry. And then the next week he got hit with a sexual harassment thing and
Yeah, well,
wow, oh, wow, wow. No Borat.
yeah, he's kind of like like he's crashing and burning right now.
I don't want to be that guy, but the video was nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, in the context it was presented in, it's nasty. If you just look at it not knowing and not with the clip cut out and you just watching the episode and you see that, you're not thinking nothing about that. But
It's pretty bad.
in the context it was presented in, if you didn't know, it's nasty. And even he knew it was nasty. That's why he was like, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
But then he
Like-
continued to go on to it. It's like, well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah,
And
sometimes you should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that was equivalent to so what?
Sometimes you should just shut the fuck up.
You should just let it be. I don't believe there's any reconciliation with the podcast. I think that shit
Roy and
dead.
Maul,
dead.
not at all.
Yeah, that's
They
dead.
about to start
dead.
their own shit, I think.
He can actually sue them. And
No, he said he wouldn't.
I would.
That was part of the cleanup.
Yeah,
Was that I'm not gonna sue you guys. I love you guys. Like y'all like that. Y'all are good at what y'all do. Y'all go start a pod. Go do it.
I still wouldn't do shit until my contract was up anyway, just so he wouldn't feel one day
In case
wake
he
up.
snap one
Yeah,
day
wake
and just be
wake
like,
up one
"Fuck
day.
them niggas."
Wait, like don't let this nigga Joe wake up one day and they fucking podcast is doing
Some
better
other
numbers
shit
than
piss
his.
him off.
Oh.
Rory happened to hit him about, yo, would you be cool if we fuck both of you niggas again? Like that'd be crazy.
Matter of fact, I'll let you niggas do this shit. And
And not to say that
there
Joe is that type
you
of
go.
person, but
Nah,
nigga, you
yes, he
seem
is.
like that
He's-
type of person sometimes,
Look,
bro. Like, damn.
look,
Not bro, but damn,
he
nigga.
is a
This
very-
nigga got me blocked on Twitter, nigga. I've been a fan this whole time.
Yeah, he don't like you.
Yeah, right. You don't even know me, nigga.
He- he
And
saw
been
that-
standing up for your ass all this time, all the smear campaigns.
You know what? Joe Budden would wear
And
that
damn,
shirt.
bro.
He would wear that shirt.
No, I got more style than Joe Budden. Don't you do that. I don't wear Amiri hats with fucking soccer mom scarves.
Well, you know, he's trying to be trendy for the hipster 40-year-old.
No, he can't dress.
He can't.
That's just what it is.
It
There's a whole page on Instagram dedicated to how much he can't dress.
Oh no, he can't dress at all.
Like, he can't
Not even
dress.
a little bit. That's
Every
not,
time he steps out.
them.
Every time he steps out and look and like tries to like, nigga, I'm on my fly shit tonight, nigga. You know I'm about to hit something. I'm going somewhere tonight. Every time he got that fit on, bro looks crazy. When he met Kevin Samuels, he looked crazy.
Look, fam. You know, you remember in Kill Bill Volume 2 where Bud walks in to like talk to like the manager and shit that's snorting coke and shit, and he's like, that fucking hat. I told you not to wear that shit kicker hat in here anymore. That's how the fuck I feel every time I see Joe Budden in the fucking Amiri hat. It's just like
Amiri hat, the scarf, the
that
frock. When he was doing
hat.
the frock thing. Remember when frocks were a thing? He did that.
First off, you should never be a grown man wearing anything called a frock or a crock. Matter of fact, you a grown man wearing
comfortable. Let's not.
No.
Don't
you dare put
Let's
that
not go
Terry
there.
Crews coonery on this
No,
motherfucking podcast today.
Don't you dare compare me
don't
to
you
Terry
do that.
Crews.
Don't you do that.
No,
Don't do that.
no, sir.
Don't do that.
No, sir.
Don't do that.
No, sir.
Don't do that. Don't do
Crocs
it. Oh, you doing
the
it.
number one thing recommended by not only white women, but men of white women and
of course, because y'all coons.
the Crocs company themselves. And you slip some bitches on them feet and tell me that you slip them bitches on your feet and tell me they ain't comfortable, nigga. Fuck you.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Stop playing yourself.
No.
Well, then congratulations, nigga. No Khaled, bitch.
I would never, ever, under any circumstances, ever put on a pair of fucking Crocs.
Then you just don't want to live you just don't want to live your life to the fullest.
I wear Jordans.
You just don't want to live your life to the fullest, sir.
And as of recently, Steph Curry's. But
because you king dick sucker, but okay.
And you somebody that suck at 2K, but it's okay.
Nigga, you won by
you
6
trash!
points.
You trash!
You
Shut
won
your mouth.
by 6 points. Shut up.
You won your first game last week, and the first time in like 2 months. Shut
You've
up.
been saying that every time you lose for the last 5 months. Nigga, shut up.
I don't lose.
Right.
You get one in 5 weeks. Shut up.
Can we stick to the task at hand? Sir?
I'm sticking to the task at hand.
You told me something that I thought, because I saw it trending on Twitter and in places that I like to keep up with from time to time, that you thought Grand Theft Auto 6 was coming very, very, very soon. When they were trending, all they said was, we just about to do a next gen update for the fucking online shit. And yeah, it might be some new shit, but chill out. It's not 6. Chill out. You then told me that you thought GTA 6 was coming in the next 6 to 9 months due to your prediction.
No. Not 6 to 9 months. I would say in the next year and a half, maybe 2 years max.
What makes you think, and I say this because I've had this conversation with a few people, so I like just your input on the podcast. What makes you think they're not going for the 10-year anniversary on this shit once they realize how much of a cash cow this is? They've been releasing the same game over and over for almost 10 years.
Sensibly, yeah. So it's Call of Duty, so it's Gears of War.
They're newer at it. No, Gears of War isn't as big. Call of Duty's newer at it. They just started this shit. The warfare and all of that shit, copying who we know they copying and yada yada. They're newer at it. Grand Theft Auto, even today, is the #1 stream thing on Twitch, next to people in bathtubs rubbing on themselves, and then
Which
trying
you're a
to
frequenter
disguise it
of,
as
I'm sure.
sexual. No, I just heard it was a meta thing that like was.
Don't be ashamed.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Don't be ashamed.
I mean, if I wanted to watch people in hot tubs rubbing on themselves, I just go to Pornhub.
Don't be ashamed. But
I don't even know what Twitch is. Shut up.
I do know what Twitch is, actually.
You ain't on there. No, you don't.
No, I don't. No, I'm not on
you
there.
don't really know.
But I know what it is. I know
You
how
know
it
it's a
works.
website.
And I know how it works.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
It's not that hard.
All right, let's do a Twitch stream. Well, we're going to do that anyway. But
But like,
anyway.
I'm going to say we currently cannot, but whatever.
No, we
like,
can. We just need another camera. But we could.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, cannot, like, currently. Like, we could not do one. Whatever. I feel that it would probably be because right now, like, the majority of people don't even have access to next gen consoles. You know what I'm saying? You like
1320 and 1050 at Walmart.
Yeah,
no. You want to go cop that? There you go.
Yeah, and there's always gonna be the.
Oh no, actually the PS5 is sold out, so you can't even cop that for the 1050. But for 1320, you can get you a new Xbox.
Yep, and if I'm not mistaken,
they all got 1-star reviews, by the way.
It's usually about a year, maybe like 3 years max after the release of a console, of every console that's come out that Grand Theft Auto is released on, that there's been a release. So, and like right now, it wouldn't be like it's like, yeah, you're gonna do an update to the whole shit. Why not? Because everybody ain't got an Xbox Series S and Series X and shit and a PS5. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers ain't got graphics cards. So it's like everybody ain't got access to that.
I feel like that's a lazy excuse.
I'm not finished with my shit, nigga. Don't interrupt me, motherfucker.
Bitch, I'll interrupt you for one.
No, you won't. If you want a whole answer, nigga. Shit. So, like,
but I still feel like that part of that is lazy.
No, I'm not done.
I just said that part of it.
So, like, we're talking about maybe a year from now where the import-export, they get that shit, or wherever the
chips and all
the
that
scarcity
shit,
of the chips are going, you know what I'm saying? The graphics cards is going so bad, whatever. That shit gets cleaned out. More people have access to the system. Now it's like, all right, now we can gear for that. So let's say that's a year from now, and 2 years maybe after that, and then you probably be around that time. You would have had a lot of updates probably in between with Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. Why would you change shit until you really, really had to? And then what would be the asking as people get the next the next game, next gen shit going is, well, I want better this. I want more of this. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then the asking tray comes along. And before you know it,
the asking tray has been there for the last 5 years.
Yeah, but motherfuckers always asking for like people.
True.
There's niggas.
But Grand Theft Auto was
There's
different.
niggas who's gonna listen to whatever album or genre of music that they listen to, and they critique right now. And right after they listen to that album one time, they go like, "Well, when the next one coming out, bitch? I just gave you this. Live with it for a second. You know what I mean?"
Right.
Grand Theft Auto's been here. Live with it for a minute. It's been doing nothing but updating. Live with it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, cool, move on. There's other games. Nothing. There's no hard, no foul. You already own the motherfucker. I got the bread.
That's what people do. I'm just saying in the sense of, I guess it's like my 2K argument, like my NBA 2K argument. I don't know if I brought this up on a podcast before, but like you gotta buy the game 2, 3, 4 times to advance in the game unless you spend 100 hours or more in the game. Or not literally 100, but you know what I mean? Like, same idea. Like, you gotta spend a lot. You gotta grind it the fuck out, or you gotta pay for it.
I held out for
I feel like that's not cool.
I held out for years to try to not pay to play 2K, and I was going off a pure skill.
And think about it. We come from an era when that was non-existent. It wasn't even.
You had to work your way.
Didn't even exist.
You had to work your.
That was the only option. You just had to be good at the game.
And
you couldn't pay to be better.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay real money for fake chips to add to a fucking fake character that's gonna. It just makes it a whole fucking thing when it shouldn't be.
Keep it a straight beam, bro.
That shit bothers me.
After I got interactive in 2K, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to spend this 4-5 real fast because I need these cards. You know what I mean? But you get to that point. But the game, like I said, like everybody ain't got one right now. So what's the point? It ain't gonna be now. It ain't gonna be when everybody just gets a restock. Because what's gonna be the main thing that
I think
there's gonna be a new Halo or some shit coming out, or a new Destiny, one of the two. I don't know which one of the two they going with. But that's gonna be big with Xbox.
Fuck that. Grand Theft Auto could hit this. Grand Theft Auto 6 could hit the streets the same day as any game you about to name. New version of any franchise you about to name, and Grand Theft Auto 6 gonna outsell them all.
You right, fam. You right. You not wrong. But the way that these motherfuckers, like Microsoft and Sony and shit, the way they do their system rollouts, it's kind of like, all right, like these.
Well, this is stupid. They know now they need to fucking make way more than they do.
Yeah, but these major titles and shit are going to get released at these times or within these pockets of time because this is happening right now. This is what the bundles are going to be right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on God, on everybody mama, you can guarantee there's going to be an Xbox 2K bundle every fucking holiday season. Everyone.
Yeah, maybe from next holiday season on. Probably not this one.
Probably not this one. But on a usual.
Next holiday season
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe,
it's usually always a 2K bundle. There's always that weird kitty bundle like Minecraft or some shit. And then you got
not really a kitty bundle. It's mad adults that buy it, ironically.
I judge you.
I don't think they buy it ironically. But
judge you. But, and then you got you know what I'm saying? You have some shit like fucking God of War or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to that.
You know what I mean?
Great
Shout
game.
out to him. So you have these like different bundles, but that's all set on the platform's release schedule. It's almost like Microsoft is Def Jam. Like, it's allowed to go with the way sometimes in certain degrees.
What the fuck is Sony?
Certain go. What's next to Def Jam? What, Rock Nation? I don't know, nigga. Anything. It was just it was an analogy of just using it as a label, nigga. It could have been any label.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't think I get that one fully, but okay.
TDE and Dreamville. How about that? We're bringing down the equal levels. God damn it.
No, they're not on equal levels.
TDE
that's why when
Dreamville?
you say something's a Def Jam, then in my mind I go, well, what's the Interscope? Because if, like I said, like if you got Def Jam there, then if Interscope would be,
you're overreading it.
How am I overreading?
You're overreading it.
No.
It was supposed to be a simple analogy. You making this.
Oh, then you went to TDE and Dreamville, so then I started thinking of record labels, nigga. I don't
Stop thinking of record labels, Stanley.
Whatever, nigga.
Fuck. You see, your man's want to fight the Furious again.
No, I have a.
It's technically in the contract from the last fight. Now I'm talking about.
I know. No, I know.
Tyson.
They were supposed to be. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Tyson Fury.
The thing is,
and Wilder.
I don't want to see that again.
Do you not?
No.
You would not be entertained?
1 was entertaining. 2 was disappointing. 3.
But
where are we landing here?
But
where are we landing?
But
maybe I'm just.
But
I'm not even a huge Deontay Wilder fan. I just wouldn't fight the guy myself, personally.
Nah.
I wouldn't fight him.
He'd be angry.
I'd shoot him. I wouldn't fight him. Nah, I wouldn't. I mean, I'd shoot him in GTA. There you go.
I'm about to say,
you can't shoot people.
Don't commit to no.
Grand Theft Auto. That's what I'm talking about. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Call of Duty shit. The Gulag.
Send your tag, nigga.
But I feel you on both sides, but let me. I would be entertained by a rematch, or like a third rematch and shit, simply because.
Yeah, and I do mean the full extent of
the first matchup. The first matchup, it was a split decision, draw. The second one,
barely,
that we saw. And shit, or that we were so critical over him for wearing the
$60,
Black Panther gimp suit,
$80 for
and shit, that just because it was really nice and fancy, George probably would have wore for $3,000.
I mean, that night
it was a nice gimp suit.
If you helped him walk out,
it was a nice gimp suit. It was right up George's alley.
Hey, let's stop shaming George. To be honest, you give me enough money, I might throw one on too.
You have no shame.
I also don't,
Look at your shirt.
Bitches like it.
It makes them feel like Easter. Maybe. Who knows?
Or just warm.
But in the second fight, nigga got hit in the ear. You know that throws off your fucking balance. He wasn't even in the fight after his ear started bleeding. Now, you got another chance to squash it off. Now, if the Deontay Wilder wins, though, that means there's a split. Fury wins. Wilder would win one.
Then you got to go 4.
Exactly.
Who wants to see that?
That's where it gets to me. It's like, I kind of don't want to see a 4, because if Wilder win, who I would want
going to 3
to win, it would
outside
be that.
Of the contract.
But
why are we going to 3?
The contract says, states like, look, nigga, y'all got to fight by July 2021 again anyway. So get them hands ready, nigga.
Because that was part of the original bag, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it was an old rematch.
Because this bag ain't about to be. Well, no, it'd probably be just as big, more than likely. At least for Tyson, because he won the last one.
Yeah. But still, that's my thing, though. If Tyson loses, if Deontay Wilder comes in,
should have lost in 2.
Yeah. If Deontay Wilder comes in with the fury,
and I like Tyson Fury.
With the fury that he really had in skill, that he had on his face when he was in the back, like training and like hitting the mitts before the fight, then now we in a stalemate to where it's like, do we need more? No, we don't need more.
Do we need more Fury Wilder? Not 4 of them. I'm willing to go for a third because, like you said, maybe we could just draw it out. Cool. But if it comes to a draw, if one wins over the other,
I'm going to say an unpopular.
Somebody going to want to go again.
I'm going to say an unpopular boxing opinion. An unpopular one against the.
And we don't have a lot of boxing opinions.
I have a lot of boxing opinions, actually. But
I got more UFC opinions.
But when it comes down to the OGs and shit, like the OGs, it was hard for them niggas to go down from 15 rounds to 12 because that's how they did it back in the day. But it was better for safety.
Okay.
And I really think that there needs to be a light heavyweight division for boxing.
We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Of course. But why a light heavyweight division in boxing?
Because I feel like at the point of like Frazier, Muhammad Ali, them niggas was like
at a point that was considered light heavyweight, right?
No, they were considered heavyweights, but them niggas was like 205, 215, 220.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 6'3", 6'4". Like
that's the UFC light heavyweight.
Yeah. George Foreman was actually like the big Brutus ass nigga at his at his certain point in time. Like he was like one of those niggas that was had mad weight.
That nigga's still big as shit.
Yeah, but he was that person at that time that was like the anomaly.
Time out. Why does George Foreman look like one of those people? Just to me, he strikes me as one of those people you could distract with a loud noise. like on some Vietnam shit, like you know what I'm saying? Just firecracker go off. This nigga just loses shit.
He looks like that person that's
I
got.
feel like he's been hitting it. Like I've seen him sell so many grills. I feel like he's been hitting the head that many times.
Do people still buy George Foreman grills?
Yes,
Really?
They still make new ones, and he's still in the commercials.
Oh my god!
With his daughter.
I haven't seen one of them shits. You mean Georgia or Georgette?
One of them.
I don't know.
The cute one.
They all named George.
One of them look like her, and then one of them is cute. Or one of them look like him, and then one of them is cute.
They all named George. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all George. It's like George Jr., George III, Georgette, Georgina, some shit like that.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ, that's very vain. But anyway, he was the anomaly to the game.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you said what?
I said, isn't it?
Man, God damn. But he was the anomaly to the game. Now we got motherfuckers where there's not many of them. The freak anomaly, because it's like, in my head, it's like, yeah, Deontay Wilder should be in a ring with Tyson Fury.
But not after that loss.
But, yeah.
You know you want to say it.
Yeah, but
disagree.
No,
disagree.
He should not be in a ring with Tyson Fury. Like, there needs to be somebody. Tyson Fury is like 6'7", damn near 300 pounds.
And
That nigga
Deontay Wilder is like 6'8", 280.
Yeah.
So it's not that big a difference.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah and nay. But I'm like, what if you are 215?
Then you shouldn't get in the ring with either of them.
But you a heavyweight, though.
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
Would you want to fight him
No.
at 215? Or would you want to pack on some weight first?
I would want another fucking weight class, nigga.
Exactly. You would want to pack something on
Because if
first.
I'm 215, I'm about to fight this dude that's 300 pounds, nigga. So you telling me right
and
now?
And he moved like he 150.
I at least got to pack on
Nigga.
70 pounds in 10 weeks.
You don't want to fight that guy.
No, I don't even want to fight now. I'm tired, nigga.
Like I said, Grand Theft Auto.
Like
with them two, Grand Theft Auto.
Look, fam. There needs to be a light heavyweight division, just to make the shit fair. That's all I'm saying. Just to make the shit fair. Because in my head, I think about it like I said. If I'm 215, and I want the belt, but the belt held by that Goliath ass motherfucker over there named Tyson Fury.
I mean, you kind of sound like a bitch when you say that, but I get what you mean.
You're not going to get it, though.
You don't know that. I mean, at your size, no. Your current size. You pack on 80 pounds. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe.
No. No.
How do we go from Grand Theft Auto to boxing?
I think if I pack on 80 pounds, that'll put me like 135 or some shit like that. 145 or something around that.
Jesus, you're that small.
I'm 155.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You are, what would that be, a middleweight? For your height and shit? That'd be like a middleweight, right?
Boxing, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like a middleweight.
Yeah. But I'd be cool with that title. That means I'm in that same weight class with Floyd.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in that same weight class with Floyd. He's actually
That's why I don't get the Jake Paul
smaller.
thing. Or what is it, Jake? Logan? Which one is he fighting? Logan. He's fighting Logan. I thought that nigga Logan was taller than that.
No, he's fighting the one that didn't.
It's Logan. Jake is the one that's like 3-0.
Okay, yeah.
Logan is the big brother.
I don't know which.
Them niggas was like
douchebags.
Yeah.
Them
niggas
the blonde
was YouTube
douchebags from California. You know what I'm saying? You can say that.
I like how you put that. And yes, we do mean that. And no, we don't want to do business with you. So no, we don't care about how we talk about you. And we mean that for you and everybody associated with you.
Matter of fact, I'd fight both of them.
Me too.
Either one.
That's a great 2-on-2, actually. Triller, send it back.
Bag.
Busy 9-3 and Jose Ortega versus Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Bag.
And I mean, we'll fight them in our current conditions. That's how much
for the
think we can
Utopian
win the
alpha
fight.
male belt, nigga.
That's how much we think we can win the fight. We'll fight both. They're in great shape, both of them. Pause. But in a fight, You would think you want to warm up or train or something. No. I'd smoke one of these before I fight one of them niggas. And win.
I smoke a joint.
I smoke an American Spirit just to prove a point. Word to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, but don't get Nate Robinson, because if you get Nate Robinson, I'm just gonna look at you.
Well, then I got to pull out GTA back. Then we got to go ahead and Grand Theft Auto. So
I was about to say, Nate
whatever.
Robinson was asleep, nigga. He couldn't pull out any type of bag, nigga. He was
Nate
asleep.
Robinson is also half my height. So, I mean, that's another thing.
No, I think he actually is your height.
No, he's half my height.
No, he's not half your height,
He's
nigga.
half
He
my
can
height.
dunk a basketball.
Okay.
Look,
And he's a fucking 150 pounds lighter than me, too.
half your height would be a midget. And it's like, he's not a midget.
Would half my height be a midget?
Yes. Would you 5'7"?
8.
5'8". So
half of 5'8" would be. Yeah, I guess that would be. That'd be like 2. That'd be 3.
probably like a
2,
3 foot something.
3'2", 3'4".
Yeah.
That'd be it. Yeah.
That'd be a,
definitely
oh, I'm
midget.
sorry, we saying midget. That's hard. That's terrible. Little person.
Little person.
We
Word
respect.
TLC.
We respect your community.
I still want to fuck one of you. I'm single now too.
You're a terrible person. I think it's like,
Hey, don't be surprised if I marry a midget.
I would like to know what it's like to see the world as a little person and shit. Like, everything probably got to look so much bigger.
Don't be surprised if I marry a little person, because I promise you,
She's definitely gonna be white.
not definitely.
1000%.
You know, now that I think about it, I've only
1000%.
ever seen hot white midgets.
That's because you're a coon.
No, because if you think about it in porn, how many black ones are there? How many Hispanic ones and Asian ones are there? Most midgets are white folks.
That's exactly
Overall.
what Umar be talking about.
But why? Not why Umar talks about it, but why are most midgets Caucasian?
Because
This is definitely gonna get little people.
I was about to say, like, no,
Little
no,
people.
no. I was about to go. I'm
Little
like,
people.
No. I was about to give a very Dr. Umar-like response, but I'm like, no, that's gonna get us
little
canceled.
people.
I'm trying to get on this bag tip, and the more I keep talking shit, the further my cleanliness is gonna be to get my shit together. So when I own an NBA
We're
team,
gonna have to join Joe Budden and Patreon at this rate.
yeah, because YouTube be fucking with us, bro.
And they want 40% once they give you the check. I found that out too.
I understand why that dude went up in there and shot up all those people at the YouTube, John. I
Whoa,
understand
when did
that.
that happen? Whoa,
Nigga.
whoa. What are you talking about? When did that happen?
Yeah, you were
Somebody shot out. What?
you were
what?
drinking way too much at that time. Okay, for sure. I understand.
I was.
Yeah, because
That was a shootout. That was like a mass thing.
We made a podcast about it. We watched it happen before we pressed record, and we
At
watched
the
it.
office of the place that we uploading this.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't remember it.
We had a whole conversation back and forth before we went on air, and was like, yeah, we wonder if it's is it a creator or is it a disgruntled employee? Like, which one? Like,
I do slightly remember that conversation.
we wouldn't.
Let me ask you this.
You were drinking Tito's.
Okay, that was my question.
Yep.
That was my question. Oh, that answers everything. Moving on.
Yep.
What else was on the docket, sir? Before we
Uh,
start to prance the fuck up out of here like the real
I was
niggas
say,
we are.
Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Do we not want to see?
No one
that?
can hear you, George.
Thank God. The psychic, and I guess that's it that I got.
Okay. Well,
You have to inform me of such things, because the only psychic I'm aware of is Miss Cleo, and according to
she wasn't good at her job.
And according to who you ask about why Miss Cleo went down, it was either because she was frauding niggas and wasn't a real psychic, or she was moving tons of cocaine and marijuana for the Jamaican gangsters. But
Well,
that's who, depending on what person you ask.
well,
Allegedly.
and you know, if it wasn't, if this particular story. The particular one that we're going to start with, because we're going to get into this goes deeper. But if it didn't have to do with someone we held so near and dear and felt away when we lost, it would be a bit less infuriating.
So
And
I'm
I don't
gonna be
mean to
mad.
set it up like that. No, I don't mean to set it up like that, because you may not be mad. And you may not be mad. And you may not be mad. But at the same time, it's
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? If you're fans of Jose
I feel like
Ortega,
Larry David right now.
If you're fans of Jose Ortega and you know what I'm saying, you probably feel a lot of the ways I feel. You're probably gonna be mad right now. Why do I know this? Because these motherfuckers, that means George and Bizdrick,
What?
do shit intentionally to piss me off because they think it's funny. But go ahead.
I actually didn't find this one that funny. I thought it was weird, which, obviously
Who
still
is
the
the
reason to
said
bring it up.
psychic?
But yeah, let me stop beating around the bush. Okay, at Magic Matt, for those of you that don't know, Matt, M-A-A-T. Her name, I guess, is Kosher. Have you ever heard of Kosher? At Magic Matt.
Kosher or kosher?
Kosher. C-O-S-H-A.
Is she the new Kesha?
No, she is a Bay Area psychic that
The shame that I'm getting today with wearing this fucking shirt, like God,
I can't even get it all out.
like the shame.
Oh God, I just realized the shirt.
The shame.
And y'all lost. You lucky you won in 2K. You bum, nigga.
I'm
You
colder
lucky.
than you, but
You not. You lost. You won by 6 points. Anyway, let me just read the headline.
Oh,
we
fuck.
just cut through the shits to the shits so we can get to the shits.
Oh damn.
Bay Area psychic Kosher says, "Oh God, I don't even know how I feel about saying this in public." Nipsey Hussle. Look at his face. Look at Jose's face. Is happier in the afterlife, quote unquote. He didn't like the physical world anyway. He currently lives in LA with his ancestors and still records music. Time out. Video clip.
Not saying like he was Nipsey Hussle. He didn't want to be here. Not saying like he was ready to die, but he don't like the physical world anyways. He tell me. Wow. He don't care. And to be honest, King Von really is the only one I know working. Biggie, he been there for so long. He's content. He's not tripping. Prince, he been there. Nipsey, he's not really tripping. He's with his ancestors. Actually, he lives in LA. And if his family see it, they're gonna be like, yeah, she real. He live in LA. It's a house. Nipsey. All his ancestors is in a house together. They all go to a house together. When all of his family pass on, they all living in a house together. I seen a few of his ancestors when he invited me over to go to the studio with him. So he's still making music, just in the spirit realm. King Von's the only one I seen. He working. He's the only one. Nipsey.
Turn this shit off.
No, that was in the clip. So wait, before you give your response, just to note a few other people she's had extraterrestrial or extra spiritual interactions with. We got MOE, we got King Von, we got you name any rapper. Jesus, you name any rapper that's died in the last, I don't know, year and a half. She got something for it. It was really weird to hear the thing that, okay, you got in contact with the spirit. Okay, cool. Thing that killed me, you went to the studio with him? So I'm gonna let you take the mic. I think this is the first time I ever teared up on this podcast. I love Nipsey like that. Stop playing with me, dog. Like, that's how stupid I think that shit is. And I'm drunk, but fuck you.
It is absolutely disgusting that this person
If you lead it with "nah," I'm saying, I automatically don't believe you.
is trying to profit off of these lost figures and in front of their family who is still here.
Yeah,
To
but you went to the studio with him.
say such shit.
Can we hear some lyrics? Can we get some sound bites? You ain't FaceTime nothing. You ain't voice record nothing. George, if you was in the studio with Nipsey Hussle Spirit, you sleep. If you was in the studio with Nipsey Hussle Spirit, you ain't sound biting nothing, my nigga. You ain't sound biting shit. The spirit of Nipsey. You ain't coming back with no new clip for Khaled. Stop it. Stop it.
I hate them niggas. And that's all I can say. That's the wildest shit. That, bro. You saying every popular rapper that's died within or been killed in the last couple years.
Let me go to her page. No, the last 2 years. Because she's only
couple.
Right. I've only been seeing her pop up the last couple months, but we got King Von. I'm on her page. We got King Von. We got MOE. We got her defending herself on how she's not a fraud.
She's the fraud.
We got where we at? We got Dick Gregory. We got, for those of you who don't know who that is, Dick Gregory is another great comedian, R.I.P. What else we got? Oh, makeup products, food. You're not a psychic. You're not a psychic. You're not a psychic, bro. And if you are, just next time you go to the studio with him or anybody else,
stop talking.
Give me a clip.
Just stop talking.
Just give me a clip.
She needs to stop talking.
Just give me a clip. Just give the world a clip. Soundbite. I just want 4 bars of written lyrics that are in Nipsey Hussle's voice or whoever else's voice that haven't been written before or that you didn't think would sound like him. And I won't prove, bitch, because you're going to take a lot, miss, because you're going to take a lot of technical tests after
shit,
that.
Bro. Fuck that shit. I'm not saying I'm commissioning such things because I don't have that type of pool.
But if you did, you would want it done.
No.
Just on the principle.
What I want
How dare
done,
you?
What I would want
If I was Lauren London, I'd be livid. If I was fucking Nipsey's friends, I would be livid.
150 rolling 60s out that bitch house door right now.
If I was Nipsey's kids and I was old enough to give a fuck about stupid shit like this, I'd be livid.
I never knew the man.
I'm livid. And I never knew him.
I'm a huge fan. And it's somebody that I wish I would have been able to at least say that I could have met at one moment in time.
God, I wish I could have
just
got a hook.
Out of pure respect.
Shake his hand. Fuck it.
Out of pure respect. RESPECT. Some of y'all niggas don't even know what the fuck that means.
Or who the fuck made it a thing or why you should respect it, nigga.
But to do that. Wow. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got no class.
Because it goes deep. It goes deep.
That's some
it goes deep.
Shit, yo.
It goes deep.
That's some shit, yo.
Well, where's the other one?
Y'all motherfuckers will do anything for clout these days. Not meaning you people, the fans, but motherfuckers is like, dog.
I thought
that shit's what?
I thought
wow.
I thought that
I'm in pure awe right now.
I thought that Offset was tripping.
About what?
Niggas do anything for clout.
Bro, oh my. Wow. Wow.
Where is it?
Fake psychics can just pop out of nowhere and be like, yo,
Yeah, we out here.
we out here
Is it?
and we making the world making the world a better place for our mediums. Like, what? What?
Oh, here's another one.
No.
There we go. Bay Area. Okay. Maybe it was on this page I saw it then. It wasn't on her page, personal page. But this is after the Nipsey thing though. She's been I guess it's the same interview too. She claims to be touched. Bay Area psychic culture believes we shouldn't cry when a loved one passes away because it causes their spirit to be stuck on Earth. It's actually a celebration. She also claims spirits still have to get on public transportation and travel. They just don't appear.
Some people stay on Earth as a spirit, and that's the worst thing you want to do, because if you become earthbound, you can ascend higher, and you're going to eventually be stuck here, and that's what a ghost is. You're stuck on Earth, and no one will hear you, no one will see you, no nothing. So you're really roaming around life alone. No one can hear you, no one can see you. So it's kind of torture. So it really depends on your actions in this lifetime.
I want to play devil's advocate for a second.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
I want to
Don't
play
do
devil's
this.
advocate for
Let
a
it
second.
go.
I'm
Let
just
it
trying
go.
to ask something.
Let it go.
I'm just trying to ask something.
Don't add nothing.
I'm just trying to ask.
Subtract
No, I'm not
everything.
add. I said ask. Well, I should have been more clear. I'm just trying to ask something. And as the only person that can answer this question live right now, I need to ask you it.
No,
What if,
there ain't a what if.
excluding the Nipsey thing, what if
There ain't.
when you die, you still needed a bus permit? You still had to catch an Uber? How do you even make the money? Is there a whole spiritual currency or economy we don't know about? I mean, I've heard about spiritual economy and currency before, but that's like more of a energy thing. It's not really a actual currency thing. So I'd like to have Kosha on the podcast just to hear more of her points and get some explanation. I feel like she is the hippie Candace Owens.
I went to school with someone. Shout out to
And that's
her,
not, no offense to her, but
who ended
kind of, not really.
who ended up she works in a broadcast room
There goes the interview.
at a network station.
Okay.
Very bad television.
Well, okay, on the scale of what? Like 1 to 10. Like we talking about 99 Fox, or we talking about like fucking The Box?
We talk about daytime.
Oh, okay. So like, okay.
Shouty from
Okay.
Detroit.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
You went to a whole nother level.
daytime. So
Grandma shit.
I can only imagine, because it's like she has always worked hard, so I know she's making her bones.
Right.
But I can imagine how hard it must be to do such a job and entertain the likeness of such idiots like said claim psychic. Because even though your bosses may like, yes, it's great content, it's going to do great in ratings. Now you have to manage this shit and look at it as it's fucking happening, even though you have no agreements with it whatsoever.
Even Miss
Because
Cleo
of
made it work
fucking
for a minute.
clout. I actually wish Miss Cleo was moving keys over this.
Even Miss Cleo made it work for a minute. She technically did move keys. She just moved it through the airwaves. What she get, like a couple dollars a minute? $1 a minute? 50 cents a minute in the early 2000s? You know what the editor? Nigga, she made that shit back. whatever she invested, if she invested anything. For all we know, it might have been one of your favorite Caucasian people.
Coming out for a 5 o'clock reading. Not a mercy.
Calling me now. Hey, if I had to call Miss Cleo in 2003 and ask her what I thought was making, what she thought about what I thought was making my life so tumultuous, I would take heed.
You just wanted to use tumultuous and heat in one sentence together like you was a smart nigga.
Maybe not. You'll never know.
I've always wanted to use the word gargantuan in a sentence, but I've had no reason to use that word, like whatsoever.
Oh, you ain't thinking hard enough, sir.
And like nothing feels gargantuan. That's a pretty big word, you know. Like it means something. Gargantuan.
You'd have to have a pretty big dick.
I think when I think gargantuan, I think that shit is like you can't even live with that bitch. Gargantuan?
You ain't
Gargantuan is like you like
you ain't gonna fit the whole thing in.
You ain't fit nothing in when I'm thinking gargantuan. Pause. Gargantuan.
Let's move on.
A big word.
Let's just move on.
You fooling. Anyway, fuck that bitch. I'm really upset now. Thank you for making me upset, Bidry.
I wasn't trying to make you upset,
You
sir.
made me upset on purpose.
I was just trying to ask you a question and try to get an understanding from both sides, as we tend to do on this podcast.
At the expense of my anger.
Can we do guess what race it is? Get the fuck on.
Do we have to do that? Or do we have to?
Contractually.
We don't have a contract with nothing.
We got a contract with the people. It's unwritten and all. They want at least 90 minutes. We at like 70.
I'm going to need to see the books.
Well, unlike Joe, I have no problem with that. This is a profit percentage. That was a good one. All right. Get the fuck on, motherfucker. George, you ready? We need your input.
We need George's input. He's asleep.
Oh.
And barefoot.
This nigga picking lice out his hair. Anyway, all right. Man accidentally shoots himself in the leg while picking up a case of soda at Walmart.
Oh my God, this could be
Guess
any
what
southern
race it is,
state.
folks.
This could be any southern state.
Notice they used the word soda, so it probably is southern.
That's what I'm saying. For sure, 100. Ooh.
Guess what race and state it is, folks? George.
It's a white man.
Jose.
It's a white man.
Is it?
Yeah. 100%.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to say Texas. I'm going Texas.
Strong bet. Sure about that?
Yeah.
Strong bet. White Texas?
White Texas.
Caucasian in Texas.
Yeah.
George, what we got? Same. You are both fucking wrong. Why? Because I fooled you motherfuckers once again. Florida man accidentally shoots himself in the leg while picking up a case of soda at Walmart. According to reports, Kyle Griffith.
Why are y'all just rolling around with guns like that so freely in Florida, nigga? Y'all supposed to be retired, nigga. The only reason I said Texas because I know them niggas are savages and they have no couth and they just traveling around with revolvers everywhere. That's crazy.
This nigga.
Y'all niggas gotta chill.
This nigga cheddar bobbed himself for 7-Up. My bad, Mountain Dew. He's white. This nigga cheddar bobbed himself for Mountain Dew. Anyway.
That's fucking nuts.
Kyle Griffith, 30 years old, had a gun in his waistband.
Bow. Oh, shit.
Without a holster. And when he bent over to pick up a case of soda, while he was bending over, police say the firearm suddenly discharged. Griffith suffered an injury to his upper right thigh, and witnesses saw Griffith take the gun from his pants after he was shot and slide it across the aisle to his brother as if he was in a fucking movie or something, or a shootout.
Like nobody saw that shit. Like, yo.
And Griffith did not have a concealed carry permit because it's Florida. Why would he? He was charged with felony carrying a concealed firearm. And
after shooting himself.
Yes. And of course, my favorite, I just noticed this as I'm looking at it actually. My favorite comment out of all 910 of them is, damn, Cheddar Bob. Damn. Oh, here's a spitball. Man arrested while it is round 2. Man arrested while for allegedly setting not his but a business on fire. I repeat, man was arrested for allegedly setting a business on fire. Guess what rate and state it is, folks? However many seconds you need. Leave it in the comments. Subscribe, like, whatever you got to do. Rub my back. I'll pay you.
That's a very bold, like, that's very vague.
Well, man was arrested for setting a business on fire.
What kind of business? Yeah,
a business.
You gotta at least give me a clue of what business it is, nigga. It could be any business, nigga. Walmart is technically a business.
I can tell you that
nail salon, GameStop.
I can tell you that I can tell you this. That as the police were arriving,
oh God,
smoke was seen coming from the business, and fire crews arrived to extinguish the fire.
Nigga, that's what the fuck their job is if it's on fire.
Well, I can't give you much more than that, sir. You got to take a wild guess. That's the whole game.
White Florida man.
George. Oh, you're not even playing, you fucking whore.
No.
This is why you don't have a microphone.
Because he's sleeping, he's barefoot.
Texas man. Just to throw a curveball in there. Texas man, not white, not from Florida. 29-year-old Pedro Mares. Sure, people. Was arrested allegedly after setting a business on fire.
I'm not shocked, nigga. You didn't give me no fucking hints or clues.
I mean, I gave you what I could give you.
White people set shit on fire. Niggas set shit on fire.
Everybody set shit on fire.
Exactly. Everywhere, nigga.
You just gotta go with it, buddy.
You ain't give me none. The fire showed up and they put out the fire. Yeah, nigga, that's their job. The fuck you mean?
The business owner told officers he was confronted by an unknown male subject carrying a rifle at the business. After a verbal exchange between the two, the suspect reportedly got into his vehicle and drove to the rear of the business, and the business owner called the police. What more would you have known if I gave you that whole paragraph? I would have gave you any more other than Pedro Mares. Nothing. Nigga. Nothing.
Fuck your lack of album and your pink shirt. Continue.
You know you like my pink shirt, bitch.
Nah.
You know you like it.
Pink shirt ass nigga.
You know you like it though.
Look, you need to be wearing a fedora.
I may have owned something of
course
this sort.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
A certain time.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
When a certain thing was present.
I know you got some Joe Budden hats too. Let's go. Let's cook it. Round 3.
Don't disrespect me like that.
I'm disrespecting you because I gotta watch these fucking hockey replays until we get out of here. Let's go.
Bank robber, serial bank robber.
Oh, that's white folks.
The name, I didn't tell you the name though.
Oh, you gonna give me a name?
I'm gonna give you a name because it's a nickname. It's not a real name. It's a nickname.
Oh.
Serial bank robber, iconic face. Face spelled F-A-C-C-E, of course.
That's the worst nickname ever. You do not want to be a criminal with an iconic face. Just saying.
Gets 15 years
Whole 15.
for robbing bank to finance plastic surgery and a Lamborghini off of COVID relief money. Guess what Racing State it is, folks?
That sound like a nigga.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Like, look, man, I ain't getting no age out of it, and all these motherfucking weird ass niggas got rainbow hair. So I'm going nigga America.
That doesn't count. You got to give me a state.
Southern America.
Mm.
Nah. Western
Mm. Sure about that? Well, you sure about that?
America. I'm gonna roll with that.
Okay. Well, you are once again wrong, sir. Iconic face 39 of Ashford, Tennessee. You had the southern right. You just didn't pick a state.
I really don't think
And
like Tennessee is really south, but even though it is, but we continue.
a black man who got plastic surgery to change his face just to rob banks.
I was right with nigga.
Iconic face, a.k.a. Jimmy Maurice Lewis II,
Iconic face.
pleaded guilty to 2 counts of robbery. Face was sentenced to 15 years on each
Should have tried
count.
to become a rapper. That's what y'all niggas doing, right?
Fuck you. With the sentences to run concurrently. In the latest case, because he's had a long record apparently, Face reportedly walked into
like
a
iconic face.
not if you get it changed up constantly and you're getting plastic surgery to rob banks.
Your
Constantly.
name is iconic face.
Once people know you, but
Niggas
before they know
don't get plastic surgery where we don't know what happened to your face.
Well, maybe that plays into his last words. I guess.
Melanin is beauty. We can tell
Well,
when
not
it's
last
been
words,
tampered
but-
with.
I don't think a black dude changing his face plastic surgery wise to rob banks counts as a motherfucker, being in tune with their melanin or not.
If you got into a fight, and someone like knocked your nose like way it is, like just fucked your shit up, and you had to have plastic surgery to fix it,
Right.
I could tell.
You used to watch a lot of nip tuck and shit too, because you thought you was gonna be a plastic surgeon.
I was yeah.
And yes, I do say surgeon on purpose.
Yeah, because I was gonna be like surgering up a lot of bitches and shit, giving them bigger titties and then fucking them.
You shallow fuck. Anyway,
Why can't they be beautiful and give the doctor a blowjob afterwards as a thank you and shit? Well, consensually.
I'm gonna let you down that hill. Face reportedly walked into a Bancorp South Bank shortly before what?
Wait,
10?
there's a fourth one of these? Wait, I'm high. You out of control.
Fourth, nigga. I said South.
No, I didn't even know you was doing another one, fam.
No, nigga, this is the same one. I didn't finish the fucking thing.
Oh.
I didn't finish the story. So in the latest case, Face, iconic Face, reportedly walked into a Bancorp South Bank shortly before 10 a.m. on March 22nd, 2019, and handed a teller a note that read,
The
and
note
I
thing
quote,
doesn't work anymore, I don't think.
still, he handed the teller a note that read, "You have 1 minute to give me the money.
bitch.
Do not be wrong or die." Now, if you were past this note and you saw that and you saw this face, would you take it seriously?
That's exactly why I said what I said before. You can tell when it's been tampered with. And no, nigga, no. Nigga, no. First off, I'm going to look at you and be like, look, fam,
Iconic face, nigga.
You look like Lil' Kim.
A very distorted, broken never made it version of Little Kim with a beard.
Little Kim's plastic surgeon is a butcher.
Oh my God.
This is the B-sides.
That's disrespectful, sir.
This is the B-side of Little Kim's like plastic surgery. That's fucked up.
Nigga said the B-sides.
Like when someone's a B-side to your plastic surgery that's been botched, nigga.
That's pretty bad, sir.
Nigga.
It's pretty bad.
Bro. Look at that thing. Look at it.
Like I said, if you walk in, if I'm a bank teller, you walk in looking like that. We're going to put the fucking picture up on the screen. You walk in looking like that. You hand me a note. It says that. And I look back up at you. And you got that smirk on your face like, yeah, nigga, you ready? I'm going to look back down at the note. Excuse me. And press that button real quick. And look back up at you and smile and say, hey, you armed? And then run. Because maybe he is armed. I don't want to get shot. But still, I'm not taking that nigga seriously. You ain't getting no money off me. And I ain't dying for no bank job.
With a face like that, my nigga. If I throw a stapler at you, your face is going to be fucked up. So even if you are armed, I'm taking my chances with the staples.
I feel like you could defeat him with a stapler.
Oh no, you throw one at him and then like get into that.
No, I
plastic
mean
of
just
the
like
skin.
pop, 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 pop.
You
Just like in the face.
flip
Yeah.
that. Clap. Oh
Plastic
shit.
surgery is probably tender anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
You ain't
tender
robbing
skin.
nobody on a bunch of painkillers. I mean, maybe.
But maybe
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
that's how he morphed into iconic face.
Gang, gang. All right.
All right,
We got to get the fuck up out of here.
Episode 157, Millennials Podcast. I am the one and only Jose Ortega, a.k.a. Tequila Papi, a.k.a. Martin Quarantino. And I'm joined by my co-host over here in the Salmon shirt, and he's going to explain who he is.
The one and only Kwame Khalifa,
Ezekiel.
a.k.a. that nigga that just pulls up to the party from time to time in Salmon shirts.
Banging Kanye.
Banging Kanye, pulling bitches, smoking weed,
Teddy bear in the back.
making the whites uncomfortable,
But they love you anyway.
and bringing them home, you know. And from time to time, you never know, I like to venture outside my box, do something different, and maybe play with your mama's box. We out here.
Umar would be ashamed of you.
I didn't say the mama's box.
157, we done.
I didn't say what race the mama's box
157,
was.
we done. We done. Cállate.
All praise the mother box.
Cállate.
We out.